Hello, you are watching Vietnam Today. Let's check out the headline for this hour. Job fair connects Vietnamese students, employers in Australia. Vietnam-Japan Festival imbues with cultural exchange friendship. Two Vietnamese films compete in first ASEAN Film Festival. The United Association of Vietnamese Students in New South Wales, Australia, on August 11th held a career fair that attracted businesses, representatives and over 350 students in Australia. The event aimed to help students get an overview of the job market in both Vietnam and Australia.
UAV's Career Fair 2023 was held entirely in English, under the model of a talk show combined with a job introduction and career orientation. Business representatives said that through the event, they hope to find candidates to join the workforce because the current labor market in Australia is very difficult. Vietnamese students in Australia are willing to integrate, actively seek jobs. However, they still lack practical experience, so businesses will provide further training and instruction if recruiting them. The students attending the job fair said that this is a good chance for them to seek a suitable job since they can meet employers in person.
The U.S. Department of Agriculture's Animals and Plant Health Inspection Service has announced its permission for Vietnam to export fresh husk coconut to the country. The
Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service, or APHIS, has sent a letter to the Plant Protection Department under the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development regarding the U.S. opening up coconut imports from Vietnam. In its August 8th letter, APHIS underlined the importance of market opening for the Vietnamese coconut, expressing its willingness to give top priority to comply with the requests made by the Vietnamese side. APHIS completed updating the online database of agricultural goods import requirements to allow the import of young coconuts from Vietnam, having a minimum of 75% of the core removed and the outer green shell completely extracted. Vietnam has 7 to 8 million metric tons of rice for export this year, Agriculture Minister Lê Minh Hoan said on Friday. Rice output this year is expected to be 27 to 28 million metric tons, which is sufficient for ensuring domestic food security. Rice exports from Vietnam in the first 7 months of this year rose 21% from a year earlier to 4.89 million tons.
Vietnam-Japan Festival imbued with cultural exchange friendship. Domestic elephants in Đắk Lắk enjoy buffet on World Elephant Day. A Vietnam-Japan Festival took place in Hanoi on August 12, featuring a lot of exciting activities to celebrate the 5-decade diplomatic relations between the countries.
The festival treated participants to a photo exhibition of 50 works that capture the culture, landscapes, and people of both countries, a haiku poetry symposium, a seminar on cherry blossom care and management in the capital city. It was rounded off with a gala of songs, art performances, and martial arts displays. Among performers was the Hanoi Float Choir, which comprises 14 Vietnamese and Japanese artists. Kamitani Naoko, director of the Japan Information and Culture Center at the Japanese Embassy in Vietnam, said that the relationship is currently at its best. The foundation for strong development lies in the understanding and empathy between their people.
The Đắk Lắk Center for Elephants Conservation offered a buffet to health of domestic elephants as part of an event marking World Elephant Day on August 12.
Aiming to raise public awareness of protection and conservation of elephants, Buffet Party for Domestic Elephants, which is held annually in Đắk Lắk, also entailed interactive activities between mahouts and visitors. Dakhla province in the Central Highlands now houses 36 domestic elephants, with 14 of them in Lak district and the remainder in Bundon district. Due to such a limited number, reproduction becomes difficult, posing challenges to conservation and species development. The center has been collaborating closely with organizations and mahouts to ensure proper care and welfare for the elephants.
Two Vietnamese films, Yellow Flowers on Green Grass and In Life, are competing in the first ASEAN Film Festival in Hong Kong.
The film festival, taking place from August the 4th to the 19th, is organized by the Hong Kong ASEAN Association, Consulate General of ASEAN countries in Hong Kong and partners. Cultural event aims to introduce the diverse beauty in culture and customs of the ASEAN community to Hong Kong audiences through stories in the film and help them further understanding Southeast Asian culture and deepening cultural and economic ties between the two sides. A total of 14 works from 8 ASEAN countries are screened at M Cinema, The Sky and the Miller Theatre. The participation of Vietnamese films in the festival is an effort to implement cultural diplomacy and promote the country and people of Vietnam. The films will inspire people to visit Vietnam for tourism or business.
That's the end for today. Thanks for your watching and see you next time.